place such responsibility on his shoulders to thrust manhood on a boy?
Aristotle, we waste words.
You waste a man, a great man. In another year...
Another year? In a year, I once swept through half Greece. In another year, they may sweep me back. Friend, this time victory is not on my spears.
You asked for my opinion.
I treasure it.
But you won't take it.
Tell him why.
There are many whys.
I know them all.
I know one. The Queen.
I know that one, too.
Philip, listen to him.
Listen to what? Does he say the boy's not loyal?
To you?
To me?
He'd lay his life down.
And I for him.
But you're not asking him to fight. You're asking him to make a choice between the mind and the heart.
He'd make the right one. I hold him to be a man. An Illyrian spear through the knee. What's an arm or a leg or an eye for the sake of glory? You've grown. A year ago, when I left you...
Almost 2.
So it is. Tall and straight as a spear. A Macedonian spear.
You come from Pella?
No. Straight from the battlefield. To see you.
Me?
How's your mother?
The last time I saw her, she was well. When was that? Several months ago. Why?
Aristotle tells me you excel in all things.
Except patience.
He's told me that, too. And that you thirst for glory.
When we hear news of your victories...
Victories? There are no victories. For the first time in 20 years, Macedonians retreat.
I've heard that, too.
And what do you think?
That my father's name is Philip of Macedonia.
Can you rule in Pella while I fight?
Rule in Pella?
There's a revolt there. In my capital. In my palace. That's why I'm back. Must be loyalty here to the house of Philip. Can you rule? Aristotle stands opposed.
Who else?
Attalus.
And you?
I rode 200 leagues to Meazza.
I can rule.
At all costs?
I can rule.
Tomorrow morning when the sun is high, I want you and your companions to ride into Pella. And there in full view of the entire populace, I'll proclaim you regent in Macedonia.
I'll go and tell the others, Alexander.
There's work to do. Farewell, Aristotle.
Farewell. And take these words with you and use them for what they're worth. Alexander is many things. He's logic and he's dreams. He's warrior and he's poet. He's man and he's spirit. He's your son, but he's also hers. And he believes himself to be a god.